Hello, Kansas City, and welcome to another episode of KC Anthem. I'm Joe Bach, your host tonight, and we're here with a band from Missouri called Apehanger. And I wanted to thank you guys for coming out on short notice because I know you guys got a lot of stuff you got to do, and we really appreciate you coming out without having much time to know.
Thanks, man.
But anyhow, I want you guys to go ahead and introduce yourselves, say what you play in the band, all that good stuff.
I'm Ricky. I play guitar and do lead vocals.
I'm Jay. I play the drums.
Will, play guitar, backup vocals.
Adam, I play the bass.
Well, right on. First of all, where's your guys' name, Apehanger, come from?
Well, it's kind of inspired by the whole, motorcycle theme and just twisting the throttle and being heavy.
That's kind of what I figured. I just wasn't sure if you guys had some more behind it or if it was just along the bike mentality.
It's that feeling, that low chuggy,
Oh yeah,
the arms up,
It's definitely a fitting name. When I come and listen to your guys' shows that you had online and everything, I can definitely see the name fitting well.
Cool, thanks, man.
How long have you guys played together, and how did you get together?
Will and I played together for a long time, for probably like a year or so before we really got the band going. We got a bunch of different dudes would come in and play all the time. It was really casual. It was just kind of fun, and then it turned into the band. And when Ricky and Adam came in, it was pretty much a done deal on a solid lineup and start writing some songs. And
so how long have you guys had the current lineup?
Probably about 5 months now.
5 months?
Yeah.
Right on. And to somebody that's never heard you guys, a virgin ear, if you will, how would you describe your sound?
Pretty much sludge metal or doom metal, kind of along those lines. For fans of...
I'd say the fifth day in the zombie apocalypse. Crawling around.
My type of music.
Definitely people that like Crowbar and Acid Bath and Down.
Okay, yeah, that was going to be my next question, was who would be an influence, so those would definitely be...
Neurosis.
Okay, right on. Where are some of the venues that you've played at, locally or out of town?
We've only had about a handful of shows. We played Warrensburg, played the Riot Room, we played the Pig, and
that's about it.
Yeah, we played the 400.
We played down in Columbia for one night.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Not real well.
Yeah, it's a hard night to have a gig on.
Man.
Oh yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Only
just
about a
rough always
handful of
having to
people there,
compete
but it
with
was
the
good.
Super Bowl because they got so many people trying to watch that while you're playing too. That's kind of discouraging.
Well, the first band, it was the end when the first band was playing. Everybody was looking up at the TV.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, that's rough. That's never fun. Well, I'm going to cut to one of your guys' videos real quick so that we can get some of the viewers an idea of what you guys sound like.
Cool. Rockin'.
Go ahead and cut over to the green room and see what all the bands are doing out there.
Looks like a bunch of outlaws to me.
And before we get back to the show, I'm going to go ahead and play Scorpion Woman by Apehanger.
This is Scorpion Woman. Like it, love. And then we'll move into Chris Rescue.
That was Apehanger with Scorpion Woman, and that definitely gives everybody a better idea of what you guys sound like had they not heard you before. So that's good stuff. I like that a lot.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Who are some of the bands that you guys have played with so far?
Let's see. That show was actually down in Warrensburg. We opened up for Joe Bach, who is a bass player, probably most famous for playing with Hank III. We played with Marasmus and Troglodyte at the Pig. Riot Room would have been Coctopus, Warlike Earth. I believe Serrated was on that as well. Who else?
At the Pig.
Out of the Suffering.
Torn the
Yeah,
fuck
Out of the
apart.
Suffering for Graves' birthday bash.
So I got a pretty good list of bands you played with, for
Yeah.
not having been playing that long.
A lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, no doubt.
We haven't been going out of our way to play like a whole lot of shows. I mean, you know, overdoing it in the beginning. We're trying to get our demo recorded first, and we got, you know, everybody's got their own personal lives to deal with too.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, we're kind
You're
of,
pretty good with the way.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know,
Everybody's got
the
kids and
lives
stuff.
everybody got with kids and with work and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's difficult to maintain both. You got your work life and then your band life and your social life,
Sure.
juggling all three. Definitely not an easy task. Well, I know you guys have a big show coming up on the 28th. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, Troglodyte, Marasmus, Coctopus, the Roman Holiday, and us. And
it's going to be killer.
can't wait.
Yeah, that should be a stellar show.
That's a huge lineup for us, and we're definitely honored to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Riot Room's fun to
That's-
play. It's always good when you have good sound.
Yeah, oh
You hear
yeah.
yourself real good, and it all just mixes out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we just saw Coctopus and Marasmus up there on Friday night, so you guys should have a good time. It should be a good turnout for you. I have no doubt about that in my mind.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other shows scheduled right now?
April 4th, let's see, that one is
Yeah,
Troglodyte and Marasmus as well.
Yeah.
Terror
Um,
Tractor, it looks like.
Terror Tractor and Elkhart.
Yeah, and then on August 16th, the Bonfire Bash in Warrensburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's-
like a hell of a time.
It's a big party we throw every year. Just get, you know, as many bands as I can get to play down there, and we've averaged about 100 people every year. so-
Really?
It's been getting bigger every
Mm-hmm.
year, and we take donations and stuff, and
Right on.
you know, and donate it to like American Heart Association and cancer, you know, benefits and stuff. You know, and
That's
then
pretty
it's like-
admirable. You
like
don't hear
me,
about that.
For my father and his father, and there's some friends of ours, you know, that we know that have been through a lot of stuff, and just take all that money and, you know, have a big old bash, food and drinks, and
Yeah, that
send
sounds.
it out to
Just get together with a bunch of friends and have a good time and play music. And
Yeah, that's awesome.
encourage everybody to just
Help
give
other
what
people.
You can.
How long have you guys been doing this for?
this will be the 4th year, so we've done it 3 years now.
It's getting bigger every time and working out pretty well.
How's it looking this year? How many bands do you think you have lined up?
I'm gonna try and push it for more of a 2-day deal, like a Friday night
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
jam,
that would be
and then
awesome.
a Saturday kind of all-day festival. So I'm pushing for, you know, 5 bigger bands and, you know, however many else I can get besides that.
Oh, that'd be killer because you don't ever get to see any sort of festival like metal shows in
Yeah.
Kansas City area.
Well, we've been good about having a pretty big range of bands that play it too. I mean, this last year it was blues, metal, it was a jam band, so there's a little bit of everything.
It brings out everybody too, so I
Mhm.
mean, gets everybody exposed to people. I mean, people would not hear of that kind of music had they not showed up to that. Well, do you guys? I mean, are your crowds always pretty similar? Do you get a pretty varied, different kind of group every time you play at a venue?
We've had a very different, you know, people in the crowd. You know, talk to fans of, you know, Marasmus, Troglodyte, go there all the time, and you know, I've only played a few shows in my music career anyway. Even with these guys, first metal band I've ever been with, you know, get a pretty good response. I'm pretty surprised, you know,
Oh yeah, I'm sure that is a big surprise. I've never been in any band like that.
with you know, people say, hey, you know, like the sound, you know, approaching you.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome that right off the bat, all the guys in town that are playing heavier music have really like taken to us.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome to get that response right off the bat, and it's pretty encouraging to get that feedback from your peers, you know. So.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that a lot too through the shows that I've been going to recently. The metal guys all seem to stick together a lot more.
Yeah.
There's, you know, just a bond between them strictly because they're fans of a similar style of music, and they'll try and promote the hell out of each other just to get their name out and make the scene better. I like the direction that's going with Kansas City so far.
Right.
Hopefully it continues that way.
Well, with the help of guys like Joe from Live Evil and Wilson, of course, man, and we're getting a pretty good group of bands that like to play together and
It's good to have
hang
people
out
that-
together. So
Yeah, it's good to have people that like to play together instead of thinking it's like a competition. Oh, we got to outdo these guys. Everybody just likes, you know, we get to play and see some cool bands. We
Yeah.
enjoy to watch. You know, it's a lot of fun that way. You know,
For sure, that's refreshing.
there's a lot of people they play. You know, like, oh man, that band was so much better than us. We got to go out there and kill them. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, and the environment, you know, and the feel when we play those shows, it's like everybody's having fun and enjoying all the music. You know.
That's more beneficial for everyone involved. If you all get along, you're going to tell your friends about the shows that other bands have coming up and whatnot. So personally, I think that's a great thing for the metal scene. Just have everybody get along. I mean, do you guys hang out with a lot of other bands regularly, or?
yeah, I try to go to shows outside. I mean, it gets hard sometimes with the family I have, but I went out Friday for the Live Evil 1 year show and had a blast out there, man, and every band sounded amazing. So,
Do you guys have any favorite venue that you like to play at so far, or pretty much all just
Riot
wherever?
Room.
well, yeah, the Riot Room is pretty much the standard right
Riot
now. I
Room's
mean,
the best place I ever played. I mean, the sound you get there, it's awesome.
I've heard that multiple times, so it seems like they're doing a good job with what they've got going on over there.
Yeah. The Pig's coming around, and I like playing there. I've played there quite a few times.
I've noticed a lot of shows coming through there, so hopefully that place will start.
Yeah.
I mean, just having show after show after show. It looks like they've been doing pretty well so far. I haven't actually got to make it out there myself, but I'm ready to get out there.
It's pretty cool.
Well, do you guys have anything else you'd like to discuss that we didn't hit on? Anything that, I don't know.
Working on a demo. We're going to try and get that hammered out, and so hopefully people can stop watching live videos and actually hear some recorded material. But
Well, actually, speaking on those lines, I heard that Chris Wilson from Troglodyte is doing your guys' CD when you guys get to that.
yeah,
We hope
that's what
so.
we're hoping for.
We hope so.
It's kind of
Well,
the plan.
Yeah, I think
Attack.
that, like we were talking about earlier, just that's the mentality that everybody in the metal scene has right now,
Yeah.
is they're all willing to do whatever they can to promote anybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is just stellar.
support each other,
It's
man.
It's fun to help each other out. It's awesome to support each other.
Really, so far since we've got the solid band, it seems like we're pretty much in a rush to get everything going. It's like we were having people asking us to play shows before we even had like lyrics on the songs, you know. So we're in that same position now. We're trying to wrap this demo up so fast just so we can go right back into the studio and record and have some music to even demo. It's kind of a weird position to be in, but you don't really want to turn down a good time. So
Yeah.
we're like, well, we gotta go ahead and do these shows anyways,
Does that put added pressure on you guys to have people saying that, or does that just give you more
No, it's
motivation
cool.
to go
We're gonna
out
have
there?
a busy summer.
It just makes it
Yeah.
Because of
a
it.
lot more exciting.
Yeah.
You know, get out there and push hard and slam it out. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice compliment,
Yeah, I would,
Getting asked to shows and your demo on your MySpace doesn't even have any vocals on it.
that is pretty cool. You don't hear about that too often, so that is a cool
Yeah.
thing. Well, if you guys want to go ahead and throw any shout-outs that you have to anybody that's helped you out along the way, or anything you guys would like to say, go for it.
Yeah, like I said before, Live Evil's been a big help to us, booking shows, and, asking us for shows before we were really solid, and it was, I've turned out a lot of shows just because of our schedules and everything that's going on, and just trying to get the band, lined out. For only being around 4 months, we've done pretty well, so we owe it to guys like Joe, for sure.
Yeah. I owe it to these guys for
Yeah.
pushing me up there and saying, "All right, just do it. You can do it. Just try it." And every practice, it's just getting better and better. It's like, okay.
Yeah, we didn't mention that. Ricky wasn't really intending on being the singer of the band, and we kind of made him.
We
be the
tried out a
singer.
couple guys, and
I did it a little bit here and there, and they're like, just do it all the time, you know. As we practice, it'll get better, and it's worked out.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
give it
cool.
to these guys for having my back, you know, and making me try, challenge myself a little bit.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool story. I'm glad you guys actually brought that up because I wouldn't have known about
he
that.
naturally has a vocal direction we were kind of aiming for anyway. So, we'd tried out some other guys, and it just wasn't quite the piece we needed yet. And I just kind of pushed him into doing it, and here it is. He's pulling it off good. So.
Well, that's pretty wild that you said that this is like the biggest band or first metal band that you've been in, and then you get to also not only play, but you're starting to sing too. So that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. It's cool. It
Well-
just gets better and better every time we do it. So.
Yeah, I imagine. It's probably pretty rough at the beginning, just getting rid of the butterflies.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I just want to thank you guys again for showing up on short notice. I know
Thanks for
you
having
guys
us,
got
for
other
sure.
stuff you need to do, but
No, this is awesome. Thanks for having us.
yeah, thank you guys very much. That was Apehanger, and you guys should go check them out. Definitely on February 28th.
You should.
You should. You will.
Be a good time.
You go to Q and get out of there. Are we done?
You play another one. There's Put the Skin on It on there.
Yeah, we're still going.
That one.
Just put one of their videos.
Yeah,
up
that's what I was
there.
going to do real quick.
We can just end to that.